Target acquired. Dispensing product.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Ed here with part 2 of the Transformers Fall of Cybertron store version Bruticus review. And this part is on Blastoff, which is the second part, who is meant to be the, let's see here, the left arm of Bruticus. But I prefer to use him as the foot. But we'll see that later on when I do some fan mods at the end of this whole 6-part review thing. In my opinion, Blastoff is the best Transformer from the Bruticus set. Just because of his articulation and his proportions are all very nice, and his weapons are great. Really nice detail again, just like all the other guys. And I really love the head sculpt on this guy for some reason. It looks sort of like a weird version of Optimus, but I do really like that. And he does have really nice articulation. So you got a head that's on a ball joint, which is nice. I can't move it around too much, but it is a ball joint. These big shoulder things are connected kind of oddly, but it's alright. Focus, there we go. They move in and out, but that's part of the transformation. But they are on ball joints here. And then the part of the arm here is on a ball joint, and it's also on a hinge joint, and this can move back. So you can get the arm in some pretty good poses. Same with the other arm. The waist does not have articulation like Onslaught did, unfortunately, but that's alright. The legs move up like this, rotate here, and actually bend at the knee. So you can actually put him into some actual flying poses, which is nice. And he also comes with his weapon of choice, which are these two little blasters, just like his G1 counterpart, I'm pretty sure anyway. And those just go in his hands like this. The box says to put them like this, but I don't like them like that. I just like them with the fins up, which I think he looks better like that anyway. But yeah, you can get him into some actual, like, cool poses and stuff, so he's got some really nice articulation. So let's put him into a shuttle mode and see what he looks like. So here we have Blastoff in his shuttle mode, and as you can see, he's got the pistols here mounted on either side of his little wings here. And the instructions don't say anything about this. I'm not sure if they do or not. I'm actually just basing this on the box. But I think you can actually plug the pieces of the guns here into the tabs back here, but I'm not entirely sure. But honest to God, it's a very sound jet mode. It fills in nicely. There's really not too much kibble. It can land flat like that and really looks like he did in the game. I mean, he's got the details and this big butt thing back here that turns into the flamethrower, but it honestly just looks fine. So let's turn him into the arm. Now, here's really the only part where Blastoff fails. His arm mode. It's more like a really thin arm mode. It's just too thin. It's not bulky. It just kind of, it's long and it's too big, and if you put it on Bruticus, it just looks ridiculous. You'll see it at the end of the review, but the fist just kind of looks stupid, and it's too thin. It's not there. His robot mode and his vehicle mode are great. So my final thoughts on Blastoff, he's about, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. If you want to buy this figure separately, just for the sake of buying a figure, go ahead and do it, because he's got great articulation and a really good vehicle mode on his own. The only part where he hinders is the arm mode for Bruticus. But again, with fan mods, you can definitely fix this with nothing else. So there's alternate modes for this. I know you can take, I'm pretty sure you can take these down and make it into a flamethrower, which I've seen. But again, I'll cover that in part 6 of the review. So this has been it, part 2 of the store-bought Bruticus review. And this has been Blastoff. And stay tuned for the next part, which is on Vortex. I'll see y'all next time.
Boring!